103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball. This ball game is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, and by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, and by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Arvest Bank, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and the City of Ottawa. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And welcome to another season of Ottawa Arrows Baseball. As we're getting ready to start here a little bit early this evening, and the Arrows, of course, batting first as we're on the road here in Topeka. Leading things off will be Wyatt Johnston. And here's the first pitch of the season. It's a breaking ball outside, ball one. Johnston will be followed by Ty Gambrell and then Wayne Laurie here in the first. Ground ball to the right side, second baseman over, and it goes past him into right field for a scratch single for Johnston. First baseman Scott kind of a little upset with himself for not going after that ball. It would have been a difficult play for him, but second baseman had to range too far. That is Dreiskaker. And here is Ty Gambrell, left-handed batter, swings and foul tips at the plate, strike one. Now Altick is coaching over at third base for the Arrows, and at first base is Owen Lamar. Runner at first, nobody out, just underway here. Fastball is a little bit high. On the mound for the Kansas Senators is Cody Mischenko. Johnston gets his lead, safe lead over at first. Next pitch is grounded sharply and foul past first. So Johnston back to the bag. 1-2 the count to Gambrell. Stretch by Mischenko, the pitch, and it's up high. Senators right-hander comes from the side. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped it up, foul, and back to the screen. Count remains even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss with a breaking ball, and Gambrell strikes out. One out in the inning. Here is Wayne Laurie. Laurie, a member of last year's squad. He is a right-handed batter, doing the catching tonight. That ball is hit deep to left field, and that is going to carry in between the left fielder and center fielder. Johnston's on his way to third base. He's in with a slide on the double by Wayne Laurie. So the Arrows have something going here in the top of the first. Second and third, one out for Tanner Gould. Gould also right-handed batter. Pitch to him is on the outside corner, 0-1. Single to right by Johnston. Double to left center off the bat of Laurie. Foul back and out of play. It's no balls, 2 strikes. First of 2 here this evening. Stretch. 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Two outs in the inning. It'll be up to Michael Hull. All right-handed batter. Pitch from Mistchenko is a strike. Now the stretch. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Hole after a pitch down in the zone, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball missed outside. One ball, 2 strikes to Hole. Grounder to third, and on past the third baseman down the left field line. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Laurie from third. He is going to be safe on a slide, and down to second goes Hole. So 2-0 Arrows, the batter Aiden Michael. Right-handed batter, takes high. Michael on the mound here in game 1. In for a strike, and that evens the count. Check the runner at second. 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball missing away. Strike 2 to Michael. Fastball on the outside corner. Hole leads away from second. It's down low. If Michael would reach, Blake Pennock would be next. Chopper to the left side, fielded by the shortstop in the hole. Long throw across will not be in time. Michael beats it out. Hole winds up at third base. That was a high chopper. Senator shortstop made the backhanded stop, but had no chance to get Michael, and here is Blake Pennock. It's to the right-handed batter. It's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And Pennock is down in the count, 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 home here for the Arrows in the top of the first. Struck him out swinging. And Mistchenko strikes out the side, but he gives up 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 2 left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, it's Ottawa 2, Kansas Senators coming to bat, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to American Legion Baseball here on KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Ottawa leads 2-0 as the Kansas Senators come to bat here in the bottom half of the first. They'll send to the plate Braden McConnell, Christian Kench, and Tyler Dreiskaker. Defensively for Ottawa in left field, Tanner Gould. Wyatt Johnston is the center fielder, and Logan Sterling is in right. Third baseman is Michael Hole. Brady Beats is the shortstop. At second base, Ty Gambrill. Ryan Laurie is the first baseman. Wayne Laurie behind the plate, and it's right-hander Aiden Michael on the hill for the Arrows. Last year, Michael was a tough luck pitcher before he injured himself and missed the latter stages of the season. He was 1-2 on the year, but an earned run average of just 1.20. He allowed 24 runs, but only 4 of them were earned. No wind at all here tonight. Flag is limp on the foul pole out in center field, 385 feet from home plate. Braden McConnell, right-handed batter, will lead things off for the Senators. Line by Michael, the pitch. Fastball outside corner, 0-1. Bunted down the third baseline. It's a good one. Michael over. He'll throw, and it will not be in time. McConnell beats it out. Well-placed bunt by McConnell, and the leadoff man is on. Here is Christian Kench doing the catching tonight. Quite a few new names on this Kansas Senators team this season. Kench not one of those. He played last year. Fastball right through there, 1-1. Runner McConnell leads away from first. 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball inside. Keith King, your local State Farm insurance agent in Ottawa, is our Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball title sponsor for 2019. Call Keith today for an appointment. He'll take care of your auto, homeowner's life, and rental needs. And now they got the runner hung up between first and second, and diving back in safely is McConnell. Michael was slow getting the ball over to Ryan Laurie. By the way, Keith King's phone number, 242-9435, and his office at 111 South Main in Ottawa. 1-1 to Kent with the runner at first, nobody out. Snap throw to first, but the runner back. Now the 1-1 pitch to Kench, and it misses inside. Kench holds the bat high. He chops it foul over by the third base dugout, 2-2. McDonald Park in Topeka is a symmetrical ball diamond. 312 down the lines and left and right. 315 to straightaway left and right field. 369 to the power alleys, and 385 to dead center field. Now Michael will step off the rubber. Here's the 2-2 to Kench. Fouled at the plate. In the 2-2 pitch, slow, blocked nicely by Laurie. Runs the count full. Now Michael again steps off the rubber. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner delayed steal attempt. Throw to second base is there to get him. So strike him out, throw him out, double play. 2 down in the inning. Batter is Tyler Dreisager. He's a right-handed batter. Michael's pitch is a little low. 2-0 the count. Arrows lead at 2-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. A couple of unearned runs scored after 2 were out. Down low, 3-0 the count to Dreiskaker. And ball 4 high. 4-pitch walk. With 2 outs, we'll get Michael Bowers to the plate. Bowers hits from the left side. Pitch from Michael. Right through there, a strike. Bowers was taking all the way. Swing and a miss, mighty cut, but Bowers came up empty. It's 0-2. Runners headed for second. Pitch is swung on and missed. Bowers down on strikes, and the Senators out here in the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. At the end of 1 inning of play, Ottawa 2 and the Kansas Senators nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
Arrows up 2-0 as they come to bat here in the top of the second. They'll send to the plate Ryan Laurie, Logan Sterling, and Brady Beats. Ottawa 3 hits in that first inning. Wyatt Johnston got things started with a single to right with 1 out. Wayne Laurie doubled to deep left center. And with 2 outs, Michael Hull reached as the third baseman Connor Scott misplayed his ground ball. That brought home 2 runs. Ottawa got then another hit, an infield single by Aiden Michael, but Tony Mistchenko was able to work his way out of any further damage. Ryan Laurie will lead things off. He is a right-handed batter. Pitch to him is low and outside. Strike called. 1-1. Popped up near the first base bag, foul territory, and it's the first baseman, Gunnar Kelling, to make the catch. 1 out. Now here's Logan Sterling. Actually, we're going to backtrack on the fact that Beats is the on-deck batter. Ottawa batting just 9. Called strike to Sterling. The DH, Pennock, is batting for Beats. Wyatt Johnston in the on-deck circle. Strike 2, outside corner, well thrown by the Senators' right-hander. Swing and a miss. Sterling down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. Now Wyatt Johnston, who singled and scored in the first. lights on here early. Partly cloudy skies. Not a threat of rain at this point in time, certainly. Johnston takes an inside corner fastball, 0-1. Ground ball back to the mound. Throw to first is in time, and Ottawa goes in order here in the top half of the second. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Ottawa 2, Kansas Senators nothing. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy, makes it easy for you to pick up or drop off your prescription during the Legacy Square construction. Park at their designated stalls or near 134 South Main and call 242-0240. They'll bring your prescription right out or pick up your written script.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Senators bat here in the bottom of the second inning. Connor Scott will lead things off, then Aaron Neal and Gunnar Colling. Aiden Michael allowed a leadoff bunt single. Struck out the next man, and the base runner McConnell was out trying to steal second on a good throw by Wayne Laurie. Then the next batter, Dreiskaker, walked, but Michael struck out Michael Bowers on 3 straight hard fastballs. Ottawa plays this weekend at the Sam Ellis Classic in Emporia. They get underway Friday afternoon, scheduled game time at 1 o'clock. They'll also play Friday evening at 7. Come back and play another pool game at 1 on Saturday. We'll have the action from the Sam Ellis Classic for you right here on KOFO this weekend. Connor Scott will lead things off. Right-handed batter. Thrown hard but high by Michael, 1-0. That pitch down below the knees is 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there. It's 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Gambrell bobbles it, and safe at first will be Connor Scott on the air. Gambrell, moving to his right, couldn't come up with it cleanly. He had time. So the leadoff man is on. Here is Aaron Neal, the shortstop. Neal, left-handed batter. Michael will step off the rubber. Pitch is high and outside to Neal. Safe lead by the runner at first. Round a bunt, and pulling the bat back, taking low is Neal, 2-0. Fastball is low. I think that's only 3 balls. Neal had trotted down toward first. He'll retrieve his bat and step back into the box. Stretch by Michael. 3-0 pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. Now the 3-1. And that's in for strike 2 called. Nobody out, runner at first. Let's see if the Senators would send that runner. Michael, again, stepping off the rubber. Payoff pitch, missed high and outside. 2 on, nobody out. Batter's Gunnar Coling. Right-handed batter. Pitch is down too low. Layden Michael struggling a bit rather with his control here in the early going. Laurie at first base playing in front of the runner. Swing and a miss, well thrown on the outside part of the plate. Arrows lead 2-0. We're in the bottom of the second, but the Senators threatening with 2 on, nobody out. Breaking ball, caught the inside corner, 1-2. Coling had given up on it. Now the 1-2 pitch. He went around, strike 3. And that is strikeout number 3 for Michael. 1 away. Here's Jonathan Knapp. Knapp hits from the left side. Michael throws a fastball high. Scott at second base, Neal at first. One out to Knapp. Missed outside. Strike on the outside corner with a fastball. Now the stretch. 2-1 pitch. Missed inside. Ottawa getting some warm-up action, it appears, down that left field line. Strike 2, outside corner at the knees. The count is full. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 outs with 2 on. And here is the designated hitter, Killian McDonald. Donald also hits from the left side. Strike at the knees. Scott reached on an error. Neal walked, but since then, Michael has struck out Coling and Knapp. Foul back to the screen, 0-2. Two-strike pitch. Off-speed pitch, bounce back to the hill. Michael will throw to first to retire McDonald. And the Senators here in the second. No runs, no hits, an error, 2 left. We played 2 innings. The Arrows lead at 2-0, and we're back in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Arrows still lead it 2-0. They come to bat here in the top of the third. Ty Gambrill will lead things off, and then he'll be followed by Wayne Laurie and Tanner Gould. Ottawa got their runs in the first. They were both unearned. Schedule change to pass along to you. The game next Monday night that was scheduled to be in Chanute has been moved to Harvey Drake Field. Katy Park down in Chanute has had flooding issues, and they have switched the two games between the Arrows and Chanute. And instead of playing down at Katy Park next Monday, they'll be at home. This will be their home opener. 1 9-inning game beginning at 6 o'clock. Ty Gambrill will lead things off, struck out in the first. Swings and fouls it at the plate, 0-1. A lot of room down the left field line. Left fielder is cheated toward the gap in left center. Inside the Gambrill, 1-1. Popped up. Third baseman Scott under it makes the catch, and there's one away. Now Wayne Laurie, who doubled the deep left center his first time, came around to score. Schichtino pitches outside, ball 1. That ball hit a bunch to left field. Going back, looking up, it's over the head of the left fielder. Laurie on his way to second. A good throw will get him, and he is going to be safe as the ball got past the second baseman. So second double of the ball game for Wayne Laurie. The batter, Tanner Gould, who struck out swinging his first time. That ball is hit in the air to shallow right center, and the right fielder, Knapp, comes on to make the catch, 2 down. Here's Michael Hull, reached on an error his first time. Now we're going to have a courtesy runner for Laurie out at second base. That will be Blake Olmeyer. Schichtino's pitch. Sky to left. Drifting under it is McConnell, looking up and making the play. And the Arrows down here in the third. No runs, a hit, 1 left on base. At the end of 2.5 innings of play, Arrows 2, Senators nothing. And we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today, play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
Arrows have a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the third inning. Brett Hadel will be brought on to pitch. Right-hander. Aiden Michael goes 2 innings, 2 scoreless innings. He struck out 4, walked a couple, gave up 1 hit. Don't see any other changes, so we're going to assume that Hadel's going to bat in Michael's position in the order, and that would be the leadoff man next inning. For the Senators, McConnell will lead things off, and Kench and Dreiskaker. Braden McConnell beat out a bunt his first time up. Was eventually thrown out trying to steal second. Pitch hits him. Runner at first, nobody out. Christian Kench struck out his first time. This pitch behind him and all the way back to the screen. Connell will trot down to second, make a wide turn and hold there. One to no to Kench. Strike at the letters. Hadel ready, the next pitch. Base hit left field. Charging the ball is Gould. Runner will have to hold at third. Senators have runners at the corners with nobody out. Tyler Dreiskaker, the batter. He drew a walk in the first inning. Courtesy runner for the catcher, Kench, over at first base. Dreiskaker takes a strike. Big lead at first. Swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch, 0-2. Now the wind's starting to pick up just a bit, blowing out toward left center, it appears. Ball skied down the left field line, foul and out of play. Two nothing Arrows, bottom of the third, but Senators threatening. Runners at the corners with nobody out. 0-2 to Dreiskaker. Strike 3 with a breaking pitch. That was a 12-6 breaking pitch. It fell out of the sky and caught a piece of the plate. So 1 out. Now here's Michael Bowers. He struck out swinging back in the first. He bunts down the first base line, and a nice play by the pitcher, Hadel, and over to first base to Laurie in time with a run scoring. That really was not a sacrifice bunt. Bowers was bunting for a base hit right there. He will pick up an RBI. Runner now at second base with 2 outs for Connor Scott. Scott reached on an error by the second baseman back in the second inning. Off-speed pitch hit the outside corner. Just outside, 1-1. 2-1 ball game now. Popped up, foul territory, any play. Laurie, the first baseman, right over by the dugout to make the catch and retire the side. A run for the Senators, 1 hit. There were no auto errors, 1 left on base. At the end of 3, Arrows 2, Senators 1. And we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Auto Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
For residential construction or business construction, your only choice should be C.S. Cunningham. C.S. Cunningham is one of the few licensed and insured contractors that specializes in concrete construction. Sure, you can get a couple of deeks or bubbas to pour your driveway, but what happens when your daughter's new boyfriend parks his 10-ton monster truck on it and it cracks like ice cubes in a glass of hot tea? Driveways to foundation repair, steel buildings to pole barns, and everything in between. It's C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Arrows' lead has been cut in half. They'll come to bat here in the top half of the 4th inning. Brett Hadel will lead things off. He'll be followed by Blake Pennock and then Ryan Laurie. Second game to follow here. Probably the warmest day we've had all calendar year here, and again, not a lot of wind to go along with it. It's muggy. It's baseball weather. So Hadel, right-handed batter, will stand in. Way outside from Mashictano. Line down the left field line, but foul. That pitch hung a little bit, and Hadel turned on it, but a little bit too far out in front of it. Missed away, 2-1. You're invited to join us live at Pizza Time on Wednesday during the Legion season at 12:20 for the Arrows American Legion Baseball Coaches Show. That ball is hitting the air to left. McConnell drifting back a couple of steps, but it's there to make the catch. Derek Chappell, your host, and Kyle Altick will be there, of course, the head coach. Pizza Time will have food specials during the show. And, of course, we'll have lots of special guests as well each Wednesday at 12:20 on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. Batter, Blake Pennock, who was a strikeout victim his first time up. Outside with a fastball, 1-0. Chopper speared by the pitcher. Nice play by Mashictano, and he'll throw to first in time. 2 down. Now Ryan Laurie, the batter. Fouled out to the first baseman in the second inning. Foul back of the plate. Arrows will be back up here a week from this Saturday for a tournament hosted by the Senators. Outside, 1-1. Ottawa played a bunch of ball games against the Senators last year. Strike, good fastball in the inside corner. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And the next pitch. Popped up, back of the plate. Kinch didn't really have a play on it. It falls harmlessly. Way outside, 2-2 now to Ryan Laurie. Little bit high, count full. Ground ball, foul past third. Count remains full to Laurie. Just got a piece of it, nicked it foul back to the screen. And another 3-2 pitch. That ball is hit past the pitcher, over to the second baseman. Up with it is second baseman Dreiskaker, and he throws out Ryan Laurie to end the inning. For the Arrows in the fourth, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth inning, still 2-1 Ottawa, and we'll return in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Arrows lead by 1. Senators bat here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Neal, Culling, and Knapp, first 3 to face Brett Hadel, who gave up a run and a hit in the third, but worked out of further trouble after the first 2 men to face him reached base. Aaron Neal to lead things off. He walked his first time up. Left-handed batter in. The pitch to him is fouled back right at us. A little bit high. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball is popped up, shallow left. Coming on and making the catch is Tanner Gould. One out, and now the first baseman Culling, the batter. Strikeout victim in the second. Aaron Michaels started for the Arrows, went 2 innings. Off-speed pitch is high. In for a strike, 1-1. Sky to left center. Who wants it? It'll be Johnston over from center field to make a one-handed catch, 2 outs. Here's Jonathan Knapp. Knapp struck out swinging his first time up. Just inside. Up too high. 2-0. Ottawa leads 2-1 here in the bottom half of the 4th of Game 1. Missed down low. It's 3-0. And ball 4 high and outside. Two-out walk, and the batter now will be Killian McDonald, who was out pitcher to first to end the 2nd inning. Stretch the pitch. Up high. Tying run over at first, lead run at the plate. Popped foul and back out of play. Knapp leads away from first. Next pitch. Strike with a breaking ball, 1-2. Check of the runner. 1-2 pitch is fastball high. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Laurie. No advance by the runner at first. But now 3-2, 2 outs. Knapp will be off and running with this next pitch. And a little looper over the pitcher's head, charged by Beats. He throws, and Laurie got it out of the dirt. Good play both ways. It was a bare hand pickup by Beats, and a nice dig by Laurie, and the side retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We played 4, Ottawa 2, Kansas Senators 1, and we'll return in 30 seconds. This is Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
4 innings in the books. Ottawa leads 2-1. Arrows will send to the plate Logan Sterling, Wyatt Johnston, and Ty Gambrell here in the top of the 5th. New pitcher, it appears, for the Senators. Let's see, the numbers I think they gave us on the roster were not representative, and we're going to check here. Tanner Becker, number matches up with Tanner Becker. Right-hander on the mound. Logan Sterling will lead things off. He struck out swinging his first time up. Pitch to Sterling. Pop foul back and out of play. Oh, one pitch. Swing and a miss. Sterling coming up empty. It's 0-2. Just off the outside corner. One ball, two strikes. That ball hit up the middle. Shortstop has it. He'll throw to first, offline, and safe at first will be Sterling. And they'll say that ball went into the dugout, and so Sterling will be awarded second base. Error on the shortstop, Neal. Here's Wyatt Johnston, who's 1 for 2, a single in the first. Bunted. Back to the mound. Nobody covering first. Now late, the second baseman's over there, but not in time. And Johnston will beat it out. On the play, Sterling, who was off with the pitch, moves to third. So now here's Gambrell, who's 0 for 2 with runners at the corners and nobody out. Thrown outside, they throw behind the runner at third base, and Sterling scrambles back. On the throw, Johnston down to second base. So now, Senators will bring their infield in on the right side. And a balk is called. So Sterling will score to make it 3-1. Johnston at third base. Want to know the count to Gambrell. Outside to him. Two-oh pitch. Line into left field. Coming hard is the left fielder. McConnell makes the catch. Johnston had taken a step toward the plate, couldn't get back in time to tag. One out, now Wayne Laurie, who has doubled twice. The Arrows have a run home here in the 5th inning. They lead it now 3-1. Laurie takes a fastball down the middle, strike one. Fouled it back. 2 strikes on the Arrows catcher. Johnston leads away from third. 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball's high. Now the 1-2 delivery. Missed low and outside. Stretch by Becker. And his 2-2 pitch. Popped it up, and this one will drift foul and out of play. Another 2-2 pitch upcoming. And here it is. Chopper, third base line, backhanded by the third baseman. His only play will be first as Johnston got a great jump. He will score. Morey is thrown out, but he picks up an RBI. And it's now 4-1 Ottawa. Base is empty, 2 down for Tanner Gould. Gould struck out in the first, fly to right in the third. Over but low, ball 1. Arrows again taking advantage of Senator mistakes. Up too high, 2 balls, no strikes. All 4 of the runs for Ottawa in this ball game are unearned. Down too low to Gould. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And it hits the outside corner. Becker ready, and his 3-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Now the payoff pitch. And it's low, ball 4. That will get Michael Hull to the plate. Michael has reached on an error and flied to left. Safe lead at first for Gould. Line past the third baseman in left field for a hit. Gould stops at second. Hit number 6 for the Arrows, and with 2 outs, 2 on, here is Brett Hadel. Hadel, a fly ball to left his first time up. Ground ball to third. Scott bobbles. Now they'll have no play. Everybody is safe. The bases will be loaded now for Blake Pennock. Pennock has struck out and bounced to the pitcher. Ground ball past the mound. Neal up with it. He'll flip to second for the force there, and that retires the side. Ottawa picks up 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, 3 men left on base. At the end of 4.5 innings of play, the score Ottawa 4, Kansas Senators 1. 30-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Ottawa's lead now is 3 as the Senators bat in the bottom half of the 5th. They will send to the plate the top of the order, McConnell, Kinch, and Dreiskaker. Steve King, your local State Farm insurance agent in Ottawa, is our Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball title sponsor for 2019. Call Keith for an appointment. He can take care of you for auto, homeowners, life, and rental insurance needs. Number is 242-9435, and Keith's office is located in downtown Ottawa at 111 South Main. Also take some time here to give a shout out to some of our other sponsors, including Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Quality Structures Incorporated, and Dingle & Son Mortuary. Braden McConnell to lead things off. He's been on base twice, a bunt single in the first, hit by a pitch in the third. He has scored the Senators' run here this evening. Brett Hadel back out for his 3rd inning of work. And the pitch is a breaking ball over the outside corner. Pitch down in the dirt, 1-1. Slow breaking ball is over, strike 2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Another breaking ball, and that one just dropped out of nowhere. And McConnell down on strikes. Second strikeout for Hadel, 1 out in the inning. Here is Christian Kinch. Lined a single to left his last time up. He's also struck out. Pitch down too low. Arrows started their season up here last year and lost a couple of tough ball games. Outside, 2-0. Kind of a tough luck year for the team last year. They finished 9-17. Breaking ball, missed low and away, 3-0. I've been doing this now for nigh on 31 years, and that is by far the worst record for the Legion team during that time. Outside, ball 4, so runner on with 1 out. But looking to get things turned around. So these players have another year of experience. Courtesy runner over at first base, as Dreiskaker will stand in. Chris Huff is the courtesy runner. Hadel's pitch is up too high. nubbed off the bat down the first base line, foul. (4-1) Ottawa. We're in the bottom of the fifth. One pitch, off speed and too high. Stretch the pitch. Breaking ball over, 2-2. As a hitter, you just cannot give up on that breaking ball from Hadel. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That pitch down in the dirt, smothered by Laurie. With the runner at first base, batter automatically out, 2 away. And now Michael Bowers, who has driven home a run with a sacrifice bunt, and he is struck out. Looped into shallow right, coming on is Ty Gambrell, and he runs into Laurie, and the ball rolls on down the right field line. Looked like Gambrell had the play, and then Laurie, ranging back and to his right, semi-collided. So the inning's still alive. First and second, the batter will be Connor Scott. Scott is 0 for 2. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. We're going to credit Bowers with an infield single there. Low and away, 2-0, but by all accounts, the Arrows really should be out of this inning. Up too high, 3-0. Let's see if Scott is taking 3-0. And he takes high, ball 4. That loads the bases for Aaron Neal. Neal walked in the first, flied out to left in the fourth. Nathan Roth out to the mound for the Arrows. He'll talk things over with his pitcher and the Ottawa infield. Ottawa got 2 in the first inning. Senators got 1 in the third, but the Arrows came back with 2 in the fifth. But tying runs on base now with 2 outs in the bottom half of the inning. Neal's going to bat right-handed. He hit left-handed the previous 2 times up. Hadel will work from the stretch. Pitch. Breaking ball outside. Strike with the fastball, 1-1. Huff out at third base. Bowers at second. Scott at first. 1-1 to Neal. Strike 2 with a breaking ball. And now Hadel ahead in the count. Just off the outside corner, 2-2. Stretch. 2-2 pitch. Just nicked it foul. Neal waggles the bat. Popped up. Should be the inning. Gambrel, the second baseman, under it, makes the catch. So Hadel works out of a jam. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 3 left. We played 5. It's Ottawa 4, Kansas Senators 1. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
He moves to the 6th inning with the Arrows up 4-1. Top of the 6th inning here. Arrows will send to the plate Ryan Laurie, Logan Sterling, and Wyatt Johnston. In Ottawa plays at the Sam Ellis Classic in Emporia. Belle Plaine is the opponent Friday at 1. Host team Emporia will play Ottawa at Friday at 7. Then on Saturday, Arrows will play their 3rd pool game, scheduled at 1 o'clock. And then after that, they'll seed everybody and figure out what else they can play during the weekend. Fine tournament down at Suttons Grove and Emporia. Sam Ellis Classic right here on KOFO this weekend. Ryan Laurie will lead things off. Ryan is 0 for 2. Pitch from Becker, the pitcher. Line to right field, but coming on is Knapp to make the catch. 1 and pitch, 1 out. Now Logan Sterling, who was 0 for 2, but he scored a run his last time up, reached on an error. Pitch to Sterling. Grounder to the shortstop, slowly hit, cut off by the 3rd baseman. Scott will throw low, but it's dug out by Coling. Nice play, 2 away. Back to the top of the order for Wyatt Johnston, who is 2 for 3. He has scored 2 runs. Grounds this one to the shortstop. Neal up with it. Long throw across in time, and the Ottawa goes in order in the 6th. 3 up, 3 down. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ottawa 4, Kansas Senators 1. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Ottawa will have a new pitcher here in the 6th. It'll be right-hander Tanner Gould. Let's see now who's out in left field for the Arrows. It appears to be Michael Hull. That means we'll also have a new third baseman, and we'll check on that as well. That looks like Aiden Michael out there. So Michael will re-enter the ball game. Bat in the same position that he batted in to start the contest. For the Senators, lower third of the order, Coling, Knapp, and McDonald. Brett Hadel going 3 innings, giving up 1 run, a couple of hits. He hit a man. Walked 3 and struck out 3. Gunnar Kohler stands in 0 for 2. Fastball outside. Check our stats. I don't believe Gould pitched last year. Swing and a miss. Yeah, he did. He pitched in 4 games. Hit down the right field line, twisting foul, and no play down there for Logan Sterling. 1-2. Four games pitched, 5 innings, 14 hits, 13 runs, 8 earned. 1-2 pitch. Missed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th, 4-1 Arrows. Time called as there was a stray baseball on the field down the third baseline. 2-2 to Coling. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. One out. There's Cody Mashikdano. He lines it to left center field. That's in for extra bases. Round first on his way to second. Johnston up with it. Throw comes in, and he is going to be safe at second. The ball dropped out of the glove of Gambrell. Johnston made a strong throw, almost got him. It'll be a double for Mashikdano. Now Killian McDonald. Hold up early, kid. McDonald has grounded out twice, once to the pitcher, once to the shortstop. Fine play made by Beats and Ryan Laurie on that last ground ball back in the 4th. Pitch from Gould. Strike on the inside corner. That is hit number 4 for the Senators. Stretch. 1 strike pitch. Popped him up at the plate. Laurie looking up, and he makes the catch in foul territory, 2 down. Back to the top of the order for Braden McConnell. McConnell is 1 for 2. He has scored a run. Check of the runner at second. And the pitch. Just outside. Clouds gathering and appearing to move this direction from the southwest. Still quite a ways away. There's a ball hit to left field. Michael Hull over to make the catch. And the Senators out here in the sixth. No runs, a hit, one left on base. At the end of 6 innings of play, Ottawa 4, Kansas Senators 1. We're back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy at 134 North Main, encourages you during the Legacy Square construction to use their free citywide at-home delivery. Call Kramer Pharmacy 242-2055 and visit KramerRx.com and download their free mobile app.
Arrows bat here in the top half of the seventh. Gambrel, Wayne Laurie, and Gould. If anybody reaches Michael Hull. Arrows 2 in the first, 2 in the fifth. Senators got their run in the third. Again, the first game of a doubleheader. Tanner Becker on the mound. He relieved the starter, Cody Mashictino. Mashictino, by the way, is out in left field now, it appears. Connell has moved to right. Tyler Gambrel is 0 for 3. Lined out his last time up. Lines this one to left field, and that was going to get past the left fielder and all the way to the warning track. Gambrel on his way to second base with a stand-up double. So Wayne Laurie will bat, 2 for 3, doubles in the first and the third, grounded out his last time up, and that drove home a run. Stretched by Becker, and the pitch. Hit to right field. Coming hard is McConnell. He'll make the catch. And having to stay at second base is Gambrel. One out for Tanner Gould. Gould, a walk in 3 times up. Arrows looking for some insurance here in the top of the seventh, leading 4-1. Pitch is outside. Runner leads away from second. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch to Gould. Curve is over, strike 2. One-two pitch. Fastball outside. Runner second, 1 out. Line, base hit right field. Gambrell has to stop at third as the ball was not hit particularly hard and McConnell was playing shallow. So Ottawa has runners at the corners with one out for Michael Hull. Hull a single to left his last time up. And Gould, the pitcher, will give way to a courtesy runner. That is Liam Robertson. Infield looking for a double play ball. Pitch to Hull. Fouled it back. Runners lead away from the corners. 0-1 to Hull. Swing and a miss. Becker could use a strikeout here. Hull would like to get something to the outfield. Now the two-strike pitch. Runner goes from first, pitches outside. And that could be important because now the chance for a ground ball inning-ending double play is taken away. 1-2 to Hull. Strike three called. Curveball in the outside corner. Two outs. And it'll be up to Aiden Michael, who beat out an infield single back in the first inning. In the dirt, bounced away from the catcher, but Kinch was able to keep it just to his left, and Gambrell wanted nothing of that, so good job by the catcher to save a run right there. Michael back in. 1-0 pitch. Up and in. Runners lead away from second and third. 2-0 pitch. Outside. Michael probably taking all the way here. He does, and it's ball four low. That will load the bases for Blake Pennock, and it'll also bring a visit to the mound. Senators had some warm-up action down the right field line, it appeared. Gambrell lined a double to the left to lead the inning off. Borey was out on a shallow liner to right. Then Gould singled to right, moved Gambrell to third. Liam Robertson, the courtesy runner, stole second, but Michael Hull was called out on strikes, and then Aiden Michael drawing a walk. Blake Pennock will be the batter. He is 0 for 3. Working from the windup. Chopper to the shortstop. Neal up with it. second base for the force, and that retires the side. In the Arrows' seventh, no runs, a couple of hits, no errors, 3 left on base. And we'll move to the bottom of the seventh, Ottawa 4, and the Senators 1, back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
Last chance for the Senators as they bat here in the bottom of the seventh. All the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. Kinch, Dreiskaker, and Bowers. And if anybody reaches, Connor Scott. Tanner Gould working his second inning, looking for a save here. Aiden Michael went the first 2. Brett Hadel the middle 3. Christian Kinch has singled and walked and struck out. 1 for 2 officially. Strike at the knees. Sky to shallow center. Coming on is Johnston. He'll make the catch. There's 1 down. Now Tyler Dreiskaker. 0 for 2 with a walk. Gould's pitch is swung at and missed. Kind of had him tied up right there. Oh, 1 offering. Fastball high. 4-1 Arrows, bottom half of the 7th, game 1. Curve hit the center and deep. Going back is Johnston. He'll have room to make the catch. Ball was hit pretty sharply, but again, there's no wind out here tonight, and Johnston was able to move under it. So 2 down, and the batter, Michael Bowers. Bowers, an infield single his last time up, is 1 for 2. He has driven home the only run for the Senators here this evening. Low and away. Bowers stepping outside the batter's box. I think it might have been insects kind of giving him some trouble. 1-0 pitch. Down below the knees, 2-0. Fouled back to the screen, 2-1. Bowers back in. Gould ready. 2-1 pitch. Fisted foul over the third base dugout. That evens the count, 2-2. Curveball bounced towards second. Gambrell up with it, throws to first, and the ball game is over. Senators out in order in the seventh. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. The final score in Game 1, Arrows 4, Senators 1. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today, play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
You know how doctors refer you to specialists when you need specific care? Well, I'm about to do the same thing. When you need concrete work done, you need someone who specializes in concrete work. And that's C.S. Cunningham. Licensed and insured. And good. Take a look at all the great things they've done and done right. It's all right there on their Facebook page for everyone to see. Then give them a call. Free estimates. Top-notch results. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Arrows get off on a winning note here, beating Kansas Senators 4-1 in Game 1 of the doubleheader. They took advantage of Senator mistakes. In the first inning, Wyatt Johnston led off with a single to right. Moved to third on a double by Wayne Laurie, and then with 2 outs, Michael Hull's grounder was misplayed by the third baseman, Connor Scott, allowing 2 runs to score. Senators got a run back in the third inning, but then Ottawa got their final 2 in the fifth. Laurie on a ground ball to third to drive home Johnston, who had reached on a bunt single. And the first run scoring on a balk, bringing home Logan Sterling, who reached on an error. And good pitching from the 3 Ottawa hurlers. Aiden Michael goes the first 2, middle 3, Brett Hadel, and then the final 2 for Tanner Gould, and the Arrows win it 4-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 9 left for the Arrows. 1 run, 4 hits, 3 errors, and 9 left on base for the Senators. Winning pitcher is Brett Hadel, with the save going to Tanner Gould. And we'll send it back to the station for just a bit. Probably back with you in about 15-20 minutes with game number 2. First game goes to Ottawa, 4-1. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long for now from McDonald Park in Topeka.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.